The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
On this show, but for me, I go back to what I know, and what I know is Tough Enough, and what I know of these guys. I still say kids, and here's another kid, and his name is simple. It never leaves my mind. It's in my house. My kids know him as this. His fans who want to admit they remember the show know him as this. Stone Cold Steve Austin remembers him as this, aka Donny Osmond. Martin, welcome to the Turning Point, and let me just say, how the hell are you?
Dude, I miss your face. I am fantastic.
Good to see you, man.
Wow, you looking good on the red and just good.
Too much. I didn't realize that. Red hat, red shirt, red headphones, red. I like the Kool-Aid guy.
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on with you, man? You look great. You're in the office right now. You're working as always.
Yeah, working as always. It's the midweek, so I'm a stockbroker normally. So I'm here at the office. Took some time to do this. I'm doing acting. I'm on Lucha Underground. I think it's the hottest show right now as far as wrestling on TV. And I'm wrestling every weekend somewhere. So life is crazy and busy, and it's the way I like it.
And you haven't stopped. I mean, you and I. So, and I talked to AJ about this. You and I. So we go back to 2011.
2011.
2011,
yeah,
and to catch everybody up who's been hanging out under a rock, who hasn't paid attention. And I always throw it. So here's my shot for the day: the best season of Tough Enough ever. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hall of Famer. Trish Stratus, Hall of Famer. Booker T, Hall of Famer. And Little Bill in the corner doing their thing. And we had a great cast. And to catch everybody up, you were hands down. And I'd imagine, I don't know, I could be wrong. You could be sick of hearing this by now, but you should have won the whole frickin' thing.
I actually was lucky enough that Steve Austin gave me his cell phone number, so I heard it from the mouth of the man himself. He called me and said, "You should have won that whole thing if you didn't break your leg." So, that felt pretty good. Coach the man himself.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. I say things the way I say dealing with you, but we got to know each other a little bit. Got to know you as a person. People, and I talked about it with AJ, and I always say people see a 1 hour show and they go, "Oh, it's this, and that." But we got to know each other a little bit. We've stayed in touch. How long did it take you to heal from that? Let's catch up a little bit for everybody who's not paying attention.
It was supposed to be around 5 months. I actually had to get 2 steel rods put in my ankle.
Yeah.
They're still came back in 2.5, 3, something like that. Smart, maybe not, but I did. I wanted to just get back in the ring and kind of continue where I started. But it took me about 2.5 months to get back going. But I came back a little bit early. So, and then I don't listen to doctors very well.
Yeah, that seems to be the genuine thing to the diehard. Not sports entertainers, but wrestlers have that mentality. And then you just you just took the ball. I say you took the ball and ran with it, and you took a lot of advice through the time you were there, and you started to go outside of your area.
Yeah, it's you pretty much have to. Utah, there's pretty much one place to work, and then the closest thing to us is about 8 hours drive away. So you pretty much have to. So, but because I had like a new bigger after Tough Enough, and getting advice from you, Bill, and Booker, and those that were on the show, I've been hitting it hard ever since. And I hired a personal trainer, 2 of them now, and I put on about 40 pounds. So since Tough Enough, and you saw me 2015? 14?
Yeah, just 2 years, 2013, I think it was.
Yeah, 2013 or 14, and I'd gained 40 pounds since then.
Yeah.
You told me to do some little changes in there, so I've been working hard trying to get this thing since that show.
And
nonstop.
nonstop, and you're a stockbroker, and that's the funny thing. Like people don't, people don't get it. I talk to a lot of guys about this, just in passing, and we catch up on the text messaging and all this stuff. And guys don't get that a lot of, and I say you kids are out there, and you're not like just a kid who goes in the gym and gets in the ring when he can. You're a stockbroker. Like you're an intelligent cat. Which really burns me.
Which really burns you, huh? Why does that burn you? Why does that burn you?
Because I'm good for one big word about every 3 months, and you're an intelligent cat. So here you are, you're a stockbroker, and I say it burns me with a smile because I couldn't be prouder of guys that they have other things on their plate. Because I'm the first one to say, don't hang your hat on wrestling, and you have a backup plan, but you're getting to feed the fire. And the fast forward, you mentioned Lucha Underground, and dude, you're in it, and that place is on fire.
It's nuts. It is really like WWE Tough Enough was an amazing experience, but Lucha Underground, I'm there all the time, and it's the expectation of a competition isn't there. Obviously, everyone wants to be the best, but there's this camaraderie, and the television show's so hot and going well, and it's just different. It's really, dude, this really is something that has me back excited about wrestling, like I thought wrestling was supposed to be. And sometimes in the independent scene, it doesn't go the way you originally thought wrestling was supposed to go.
Yeah, you get caught up in the working with the same guy all the time and same building and the same brother.
Yeah, brother. And then even traveling, like, oh, okay, well, you're boys with this guy, so automatically I hate you because this guy hates you. I call it independent bull. I don't know if I can swear on this.
Yes, independent bullshit.
Independent bullshit. Yeah. There's like none of that there. And so after dealing with that for so many years, like a breath of fresh air.
So tell me, what's it like reuniting, because you get to work with Eric Van Wagenen?
I do. I love that man.
And Eric was what a stand-up guy. I really enjoyed the time working with him when we were in Simi Valley, and I was excited to learn that he was part of that. Again, I think he caught the bug, the wrestling bug, and I haven't talked to Eric in a while, but I'd imagine he caught the bug on that season he did, and now he plays a big part in the Lucha Underground.
He's the executive producer of that show. He's the man.
Yeah.
So it's great knowing him from before. And man, he's just a genuine, like you said, he's a genuine dude. He was at that hospital that night on Tough Enough, just waiting, hearing something like that. He's a genuine dude. I owe that man everything.
What did he say? Has he said anything to you? Because you've been with him now back for a while. Did he say anything to you? Like, because to me, you're a whole different cat than when we first met. One, you've and I don't mean it disrespectfully, you've grown up, because you're still a kid, but you've grown up. You put on the weight, you're putting in the hours, you're making the rounds now. So for Eric to see, AKA Donnie Osmond, from back in that Tough Enough to who you've become now and the star you are now in Lucha Underground, what's Eric's thoughts on that? Does he ever tease you, mention anything? Or
I don't think we say a word to each other without it leading to teasing each other. But that's how you know your boys, is when you the people you give the most crap to are your boys.
Yeah, well, I thought that was awesome. What that he's doing that, and you've got some pretty interesting guys there that you can learn from. Now, there's a couple guys that I used to run with that are staples there. Tell me really quickly, because I want to catch everybody up into what you're doing and get all your information out there and stuff. But I want to get a little something. I need a little story about Vampiro and his commentating.
Vampiro, I love that man. I love what I love about him, and what I can tell you guys have history is because you guys are kind of the same as far as you guys don't bullshit. You guys go right, like, hey, because I go and I always want to try and get better. So I went to him one day and I asked him, like, hey, so what needs to happen? How can I get better? And rather than the fluff people like to give you in wrestling nowadays, He's like, this, and I love what you're doing. This is what I think. And I'm like, great. He told me straight up and didn't give me any bull crap and all the fluff crap. Like, you're going to hurt my feelings. I don't care if you hurt my feelings. Tell me the truth. Let me know what I need to know. And I love that man being there and hearing him on commentator. Some of the stuff will never make air, but hearing the stuff he says about matches,
I can only imagine that he's definitely. If I'm ever edited for TV, I know for a fact he's edited for TV.
Visit VinceRussoBrand.com to sign up for exclusive VIP content. You get over 20 new video shows monthly, including Vixens Who Rule and The Swerve, where Vince Russo interviews stars in wrestling and beyond. Listen to Vince and Jeff Lane discuss weekly news and rumors and review Attitude Era Raws. Also, watch the cult hit Bucket Full of Chicken next. Go to VinceRussoBrand.com and click the red subscribe button to join now.